Hey art friends, today we're going to draw Superman. I hope you're going to follow along with me. You got something to draw with and some paper. We're going to first start by drawing Superman's eyes. We're going to draw two circles and we're going to draw them about this size. And we're also going to draw them right in the middle of the paper right next to each other. All right, now inside of these we're going to draw two more smaller circles, but we're going to draw them up in the top right of each eye. Now this is the light reflecting in his eyes. This makes him look shiny and also makes him look more friendly. All right, now we're going to draw his pupil. We're going to draw a C shape inside, and we're going to do it on the right side also. All right, cool. Now inside of these we're going to draw even smaller circles down in the bottom left, and this is another light reflecting in his eyes or shining in his eyes. Now we're going to color in his pupil. Now sometimes I'm going to fast forward the video, and you guys can always pause it so that you can take extra time to finish a step. Now we're going to draw the outside of his eyes also. Now I'm going to draw a curve that goes over each eye. I'm going to draw like this and curve down right at the end, and I'm going to do the same thing over here on the left eye. Okay, now he looks a little angry. We're going to draw the bottom of each eye, and it's just going to be a short little curve touching the bottom of each circle. All right, we did it. We finished drawing his eyes. Now let's draw his nose. We're going to draw a little V shape right in between his two eyes, and then I'm also going to draw his mouth. And we can draw him kind of smiling too if we want. All right, now let's draw the shape of his face. We're going to start over here on the left side of his eye, and we're going to draw a curve that comes down, over, back up, and then we can end right next to the right side of his eye. Now we're going to draw the top of his head. We'll start over here. We're going to draw a curve that comes over, and then it's going to stop halfway because we need to draw the little curl in the middle of his forehead. So we're going to start here. We're going to draw an S curve, curves around, and back up. Okay, now let's draw the rest of his curl. We can curve around, back around this way, and then we can finish and connect into this side of his head. All right, he's looking awesome, but a little funny. We need to draw the top of his hair. So we'll start over here, and we're going to draw a curve that comes up and then back down. Next, let's start over here, and we're going to draw the top of his head. It's going to come around and then connect back down into the side of his head. Okay, now we got the shape of his hair. Let's color it in black. Next, let's draw his ears. We'll draw a C shape on the left side and a backward C over here on the right side. Now we can draw his body. We're going to draw two curves coming down from his chin. I'm going to draw a short curve on the left, and then I'm going to draw a longer curve on the right. So we'll start here, and I'm going to draw a longer curve that comes down further. Okay, now in between here, we're going to draw an A line that goes up and then back down, and that's to separate his legs. Now we're going to connect these lines with a little curve or a U shape, and we're going to draw him with his legs bent like he's flying towards us. So we're going to connect over here also, and we have these two curves for his knees. Now we're going to draw his feet sticking out the bottom. So let's draw a U coming out over here on this side, and then also maybe a U facing down this way. Now we're going to draw his belt. We're going to draw a curve that connects from the left side over to the right side. Then we're going to draw another curve right above that so that his belt is thick. Okay, now he's got underwear, right? He's got red underwear. We're going to draw a line right below the belt that connects to the inside of his leg and then also over on the right leg. All right, now on his chest, he has the letter S, and it's inside of this cool shape. Now we're just going to draw the shape, and we're going to leave the S off to keep the lesson a little easier. So we're going to draw a line across his chest, right under his chin, and we're going to draw two short diagonal lines coming down. Then we're going to connect the left side over to the right with the letter V. Okay, now if you want, you can add that letter S inside of that shape, but we're gonna leave it off to keep it a little easier. Okay, now let's draw his arms. We're gonna draw a circle over here on the right side and also over here on the left side. Now this is to draw his hands in a fist. We're trying to keep the lesson easy, so we're just gonna draw circles. Now let's draw a little backward C for his thumb and a C over here on this hand for his other thumb. Okay, now his fists are out here floating, so we need to draw his arms. We're gonna draw a little curve that goes up to his shoulder and then another curve right here that connects into his body. All right, let's do the same thing for his right arm. We'll draw two curves for his arm. There we go. He looks like he's flying towards us. Now we're almost done, except we need to draw his cape. So let's draw a curve that comes out to the side and another curve that comes out this direction. Now we're going to connect these two lines with a wavy line. I'm going to draw a big wavy line that comes up or down and then back up. And then we're going to go behind his foot and then connect back in. All right, we did it. We finished Superman. He looks really cool, except he's going to look even better once we color him. Now this part I am going to fast forward, but remember you can pause it at the end to match the same coloring. Coloring Superman, you guys can pause it right now to match the same coloring. I also added some shading, but you could leave that off to keep this lesson a lot easier. Now I also want to challenge you to finish the background. You could draw a city, you could also draw the sky, you could draw clouds, maybe even a plane back there. I hope you had a lot of fun following along with me and drawing Superman. Remember, if I ever went too fast, you can always pause the video to take that extra time to finish a step. Now also remember, it's okay if your drawing doesn't look exactly like mine, because the most important thing is to have fun and to practice. I promise the second time you draw Superman, it'll turn out better than the first time. We'll see you later, art friends. Goodbye! If you had fun following along in this lesson, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking the circle. Then you can click the bell to get notified every time we upload new videos. I've also picked out these two other lessons I thought you'd really enjoy. Don't forget to take a photo of your child's finished artwork and share it on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, because we want to see how awesome it turned out.